Today's challenge is to build an airport. And no two airports are the same. They can be large and complex like Chicago O'Hare or Atlanta Airport. They can be small municipal airports or even a tiny private strip. So like most Kiva challenges, this can be a short, simple project, or it can be a large, elaborate project, depending on your goals. So you can work alone or work with others. You have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, whatever time constraint you've decided you want to give them. And depending on the age of your builders, you're probably going to see runways and airplanes. Maybe you'll see some control towers. Airplanes can be as elaborate as a very large plane that looks just like an airplane down to just two planks that cross each other, and they say, that's my airplane. It's a very tiny, simple airplane, but you have the fuselage and the wings, and that can be enough to represent a plane. Have the students walk around to observe what other people have made, and you can invite volunteers to tell about their airport and take photos, and when you've done all that, you clean up, and all the blocks go back into the same containers, and you're all done. Here are a number of other activities that extensions that you can do to add variation to this, depending on what your goals are. You'll be finding out things like the direction that the runway is created is very specifically designed to be going into the prevailing winds so the planes can take off easier and land. Why do you need control towers? Why do some airports have them and some don't? Also, you can explore what activities are needed in a commercial airport. The airplanes land, they need fuel trucks coming up to fill them up. Baggage is being handled. All these things are happening right away as a plane lands when they get ready to take off again. So it's interesting to explore that hub of activity that's always taking place in airports. You can talk about what it's like to go to the airport and fly somewhere. Find out, has anyone flown in an airplane? Tell us about what that was like. You can talk about going to the airport, that you come to the arrivals and you go through security and you get to the terminal and you wait and then you finally get to go on an airplane. All of those things, if someone has not been on a plane or is not very familiar with it, that can be an interesting little mental adventure to go to the airport. Another idea, you can create labels with paper to identify the different parts of the airport, just writing out runway, control tower, just so they have a chance to identify the different parts of what their airport is. You can use model airplanes if you have them, little vehicles if you want those going around the airport, or people if you want to populate it. It's always nice to use other materials with Kiva planks if you have them and you want to do that. Look up online real-life airports from anywhere in the world, and you can try to build that airport, a representation of that airport. Maybe if different groups are doing different places, then they can start to describe how the Singapore airport is different from the San Francisco. A lot of care and thought goes into the designing of an airport in order to move all of the people and all of the planes around efficiently. There's so many people coming and going all the time that people study this very carefully. In summary, you can teach into this whatever you want to be teaching as far as your teaching goals. Your goal for this activity may have absolutely nothing to do with airports. It might be that your goal is to help build friendships among the people that are building, or teamwork, or help them develop collaboration skills. And this is just happens to be the project that you put in front of them, and if they're all building a giant airport together, they're going to be inherently developing those collaboration skills, and as they talk and enjoy the activity together, they're building friendships. I hope you have fun building your airport. I'd love to see videos or photos of some of the constructions and designs. Hope you have a great time with this, and we'll see you next time.